Alright. Bottle. Buddy. Hello. Look, I'm back where I ended last time. The cute little adorable seals. You're so cute. I love them so much. Like I said, they really are missing out on a marketing opportunity with these seals. Boom, 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 boom. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Did you do the event? Seals. Like, not yet. I guess I could do it now, I guess. Since it's got... I'm assuming it won't take too long. Yeah. Like I said, my new job's gonna make things a little different. That doesn't mean this is gonna be the tentative schedule. Wait, let me read this. I'm paying attention now. It's by the name of the Gold Weaver of Alchema, I commissioned the great craftsman Cortanus to create a golden seal cup to award the winner of the competition. This great event, perhaps our distinguished guest might be interested? Yes, because it's got a cute little seal on it. Not that long? You say that, and that makes me wonder. Oh, come on. It's so cute! Golden seal. Now I need to play this. Perhaps influenced by the hints from Tribbie, your prophetic dream begins. Oh, hello. Did a white shield. The time of banquets and Fongolus, the time of bouquet banquets and oceans. Chalice of plenty. Really? Golly. Oh, there's more of you. So why you take me to this bath chamber? This is your dream. They're alive! One night, the humans in Akuma have decreased their capacity by tenfold. All humans have progressed into baby seals. Even the cryosaurs are not spared. Oh, this is adorable. You must take the responsibility of the child of prophecy. You must save them. So why did you come to me, of all people? You can save all the baby seals. We are winning 100 in a row. Oh no. Don't believe prophecy. If you keep your doubts and hesitations, the baby seal crisis will become invulnerable. I hereby prophesize if you don't win the trophy, you'll turn to a baby seal and stay that way forever. That doesn't seem like a bad fate. I want to save in the better seals. How could there be a prophecy for the bad one? Becoming a baby seal doesn't seem that bad. If the prophecy doesn't alarm you, then I'll make you experience it in the dream. So then you feel like you're falling from great height, crashing into the ground. Help! Why did I turn into a seal? Help! I'm surrounded by seals! Now, do you understand the immediate danger? This feels just fine. You haven't understood it at all. If you become a baby seal, and I can't guarantee what kind of baby seal you turn into. The base chance of you turning into a lively, speaking, and laughing seal is about 0.6%. Oh no! However, the chances of you turning into an insert, a passive seal for display of shelves is 99.4%. Oh no! What accounts? I'll turn into a plushie? We spent too long chit-chatting. Look, your enemy is here. Painon look-alike? Baby seal is your end is nigh. The Painon! The evil mastermind is trying to bring down the Seal Kingdom. I am Painon, behold my reign of baby seal turncoats. Oh boy. What even is this? Is another banana monkey thing going on? I don't... Baby? Wait, I'm muted again. Hello. You still have trusty seal companions to depend on. Behold the Outlander Warrior of Legends. Yes, this is the seal event. Oh, so you're the child of prophecy. I'm Bubbles, the Chimera. Stand with me and become heroes. Time for another tutorial. Got it. Yes, this is the seal event. Banana. Banana. Salam Banana Monkey. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Show you how to do this. Click below, you see their attack HP. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's one per turn. Then you're gonna bonk me that way. Being a bit tired, after all, each baby seal can only take one action time per round. Ow. Massively is collide with enemies multiple times in one action. Okay. Okay. Despite this one, I really like this. Oh. What the frick? Those were some easy points, one step closer to perfect victory. When we go return to the pool. Don't worry, use my abilities to let them feel the power of extra action. Are you gonna try to get Cypher? Are those the new characters? I'm assuming one of those is the cat one. Ow! That was mean. Whoops. Cypher can pink purple. I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll see. They both look interesting. I guess it depends on them. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. Alright. 3 points. Shots are key. Has a guy doing the most stereotypical French accent. Oh boy. Angry citizens. The prophesized one is with us. We won't take your. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this. The angry citizens. Oh boy. What are you doing, Natural? Look at the little seals! Look at the little seals! They're so cute. Is that what that is? Alright, let's just get to the rest of this. I have things to do. Oh, is that the bit? Oh boy. Alright, you'll participate in the tournament and win. Hi. What the frick? What? Pinon's Legion? What are you talking about? Great, it's too cold on the floor. Better to get up. How did I end up on the floor? Reduce you, these are the Matthias brothers Apophis, and Amphoris. They are organizers of the Ocean Festival. What? What is that? But what? This is something. Think of March 7th far away. Think of the trailblazing duty. Alright. Yeah, it said the Golden Cup Seal is also a subject of my trailblazing. Is that what he said? Is that what Walt said? But yeah, I do like her outfit. It's very cute. I do wonder what this little thing is. But oh boy. Yeah, she kind of does. I just like her. I like her color scheme. I like her outfit. It's a Pokemon. Alright. So, they're gonna use the word bro in every sentence. Oh boy. What the? Was that her? Alright, I just want to get through the tournament. Oh, it's a little token. I'm sorry, I think I'm going to die of happiness. Tito, whatever, huh? Okay, you need 3 seals to participate. Go to recruit new teammates. Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Hey bro, I like you. Mega seal. Rubber seal. Angel seal. Bandage seal. Boom boom seal. This is chat right here. Common grace. Ow. Oh, I want to see the other seals. If you guys were given explosions, I know for a fact you probably would. If you were seals. Yes. What do you mean? You guys like chaos, so being the boom boom seal just makes a lot of sense. See? Like, you can't deny that that is accurate. It's just the same. I want to share seriously in the listen. Well, that's sadly what happens when you take your plot to a level of like 120. But I guess at the same point, Honkai has that problem technically. Haha, like a cool game name. Oh boy. Ow. Collide during the next round to the end of the round. Oh! Okay. Okay. That was a turn. Yes. Yes, natural. Ow. Ha! As I was bored. Oh no. This gonna hurt. Okay, we still have 20 hearts, that's good. Eat him! It's a Gallagher only run? Oh boy. Oh no. Well, how are you gonna do Gallagher only? And you mean a team that's only around Gallagher? Because the game's not gonna let you, what? Does that mean all the other free-to-play characters is what you're dealing with? No. I'm just saying it one time. Well then how are you getting Gallagher then? He uses only Gallagher. Or Gallagher's, I mean. Oh boy. That's a way to get an account, taken down. Well, you can't say that I haven't played I'll play the rest of this event, probably. Well, I'll play it off streaming it all set. The standard 5-star everyone starting out, really? That's wild. That is wild. I win. Just giving you a mission. Sure. 'Tis a fun event. It is. It is. It is. I will say that here's the thing, I like story, but golly, some of the dialogue takes forever and ever and ever and ever. So that was cool. Definitely will do the rest of that. You know, I actually have to, you know, participate in this plot point, depending on, I guess, how much we get through and get through Tribbie's stuff, then we'll go back. I guess that depends.
Miss Castoris, my lord, you're back.
You have a very defined chin. No, to go to, but guess what? I put him on display at level 1. You really like doing that. Be used to yapping. It depends. Well, something to be said about a gotcha stream. How rare. Wow.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
It really depends on what I can yap about, but yeah.
Apologies, Miss Castoris. Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at the moment.
She wanted us to come here to see her, but then is annoyed, doesn't want us to meet her.
Great. She refuses to even see me. Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
Please don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to...
Oh, when it's something I'm passionate about, I could, talk forever. To run in company of the grove circumstances, we are now fully cognizant, and for thy most diligent efforts we harbor the deepest gratitude. He did no words could adequately convey the depths of our appreciation. Alas, the holy city presently faces sundry complications. Oh lordy, that is a why. And Manifold duties command our attention prelude us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight, we express sincere regret. Furthermore, followed by arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. The particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow, so it is written. You write literature? I was gonna be like, look at this text message. I feel like I was reading Shakespearean.
That woman while I'm hauling around this sick body. Castorus, and this friend I haven't gotten the chance to know. I'll take my leave for today.
Thanks, I love that that's the name we are called. Not even him or them. Just, you know,
That
person I
had
haven't
made
gotten to
a
know.
myriad of adjustments on their own. My head still aches from that. I don't want to stay a second longer in this noisy city if I can.
Do you mean good as in combat-wise, or good as in story-wise, personality-wise, or all the above?
Please be careful. Akuma isn't the Grove. This place.
Is covered by her golden threads. I know.
Both, honestly. Huh.
That woman is extremely confident I won't escape her grasp. Don't worry. As I said before, I'll mind my behavior.
Maybe my mind will change, because like I said, I like his design, I like his voice acting, but his personality when I first met him sucked.
Mister, so many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you in danger, let alone face the Black Tide head on.
You sure about that? Trouble is my friend by now. Back alive, so much for the Black Tide.
Please do not underestimate the threat the Black Tide poses. The Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akuma, but all of Amphorius.
He's giving the enemies every possible weakness in the game.
Forces of strife coveted the whole city. Their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Primnos. Negador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes.
Wow. Okay. Enough of that.
Strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon.
Which makes me wonder, isn't Finon still unconscious?
Lady Tribbie once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps the fall of strife has...
It's crazy on it, the same level for me with Robert. Yeah, but you bring her up first, that's the funny part.
I detected a strong...
And every
stench of
time
death from that
it happens, you appeared, and it was very
wasn't
funny.
because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their
I am
deaths.
so... You don't say. I think she really likes you, apparently.
Speaking of Thanatos, Mister, there is something else I wish to verify with you.
Point is, you have your character, and I guess Paul has Castorus for the other one. So every time I go on stream, she's there. Yep.
You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death, a poison shunned by all living beings.
Well, obviously we're alive, so I don't think we've shunned you. See a place in Petticoat.
Yet when you caught me in the grove,
Oh boy.
I'm curious why you weren't affected by my power, Mister.
Probably because I'm not from Amphorius? Yeah, that's the name of this place. So I forgot about this still. Maybe it just doesn't take effect. I'm used to it. I'm just special like that. Now that you mention it, I think the same thing happened in the Vortex.
My apologies. for the abrupt question.
Maybe it's the, Stellaron.
What is my connection to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Mister, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside the tragedy at the Grove for now, and rest for the day.
The scholar manifested in the Grove and doused that radiant blaze. The crisis experience through your travels, head to the book and write it down. Okay. Okay, how do I get back? Didn't this go? Oh. Takes too long. Wow. Okay, natural. I think your level of animosity is passing polls here. Golly. Well, hey, you're the one who polled for her, so I think that's on you. So I think you cursed yourself by just getting her. So at the end of the day, that's no one's fault but your own, so good luck with your decisions. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. She was gonna be good for me. I don't know, you made the decision, so... But I was no, not get censored. Well, thank you. Because I could see the level of, animosity. That relationship with South. I think it barely even sailed. Alright. I'm gonna guess it was Robin. Which, by the way, which is worse? Paul, is it Mem or is it Casterus for you? What do you mean I care? I scorn them, I don't seek them out. Alright, let's see what this has to say. Those flame-chasing people, those forgotten stories, as I've written. Let that divine name dim. Her. Before meeting death, the scholar already composed his own epitaph? This is a... Yep. We're doing this already. Alright. I've seen this word, and I am for some reason blanking on how to say it. Pronunciation.
Epitaph.
Okay, it is epitaph. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Alright, compose his epitaph.
This person's name was seldom mentioned by others. Incomplete. Just like his fate.
He would weep his own grave. He would sweep his own grave at the beginning of every month of reaping, staring long and hard at his stained hands. Hands that never seek the benediction of gods, accepting only the tricks and plots his brain presented.
Keep your distance from that blasphemous one, lest misfortune follows you like a shadow.
Okay, is everyone cursed as a Chrysos heir? Since Casterus seems cheese apparently causes misfortune, apparently he causes misfortune. Sure, I guess. People warned each other thus before his lectern. In those rumors, the scholar's hubris looms foul and vile. He dares to proclaim ascendancy over gods and defy the Titan's will. But the one shouldering such slander pays little heed. His loathsome figure stands aloof, for he has always believed that no gods are no greater than mortals being such as he. Grove of Epiphany, the paradise of the wise, yet harbors one shouldering the name of a fool. He calls himself a clear-headed teacher leading lost students, yet he rarely guides or teaches, apart from gifting a single saying. Yet the rest of the student's life, that saying often proves to be more valuable than gold. Pupils often praise his words as divine utterance, to which the teacher replies with sharp retort. Apart from destiny, he seems to decipher all laws. And now even destiny may also be within his grasp. It was not so in the beginning, as he silently recalls the past under a leafy shade.
Faced with the god's edict, even I cannot resist.
With no guidance given, he reaches enlightenment for the first time. Yet
I sincerely believe this is not to be my destiny.
That became the cause of the blasphemy.
Miracles are the most conceited actions of gods. They are God's denial of humanity.
No. I am not a mother. A god thought I was... The character thought I was a mother, I guess, but then no. It's like, no. Thank you that you would be happy for me, but I am not.
Magic tricks are the most articulate rebuttal. They are humanity's imitation of godhood via intellect.
That is a stretch. He habitually describes the feats of mankind as magic tricks, proving that the enlightened can step beyond the boundaries of reason. But magic tricks cannot afford to fail, even after a million times. And for that, the blasphemous co-conspires with the god. Using that final trick, they wish to create a miracle to end all miracles. Anyway, the theory that March is an emanator and created Euphorius. It's possible. It's not an impossibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got half. Made from unisense or you technically have mother? I guess, if that's how you want to see that. Kindred spirits. Anyway, there is the camera. I thought it was more like we took a picture of the mother. Oh, wait, there's more stuff. That's why they called you mother, because they recognize March's camera. If anything, I thought it was more along the lines of, that we took a picture of something that was their mother. That's my guess, at least. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, anyway. Hi, Donhan. It's not a bad theory. We know March is special in some way, we just don't know what. Long time no see. I've heard about what happened from Phanon. You've been through a lot. Okay, we do have Phanon. He is awake. Is Stell, because, you know, she's a girl too. Well, yeah, because Stell and Castorus are the same person. You can technically see them as twins, if you want to see it that way, but yeah, they're the same person, so. Hey, my YouTube short about that whole thing says it all, don't it? I missed you so much, my dearest friend. Seems you took things pretty hard. What were you doing while I was gone? I was organizing logs. I also asked Hyacinth for some research material from the Grove. Discovered something interesting. Do you remember that in Euphorius' sky was sealed away by a Titan? Aquila's presence keeps this world isolated from the rest of the world beyond the sky. It seems Hyacinth's ancestors were the Sky Priests who worshipped Aquila Perhaps she can give us more clues to find a way back to the Astral Express. That this is just simply has already fallen years ago. So then if this is a simulation and it's fallen years ago, then what are me and Don Hong doing? Just hiding out and just floating in space? Nothing out of the ordinary happened in the whole city in the past few days. I didn't have to talk to anyone either. It was kind of nice spending time alone. Just you wait, your good times are coming to an end. Awful, I should have stayed and organized documents with you. Afraid you'd probably find the task of organizing just as awful. You look tired, you should get some sleep. Okay. By the way, I heard some rumors. If you're going to wander around, I suggest avoiding the hot bath. Tribbie! Think of it like Herta Simulator. It's not real, but it looks like and feels real.
Anne?
Okay, so are you saying that we're dreaming? Or are you saying that we have been... that Herta has put us through a simulated universe?
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trianne used the Century Gate again.
Can you see what's actually happening?
No, it's fuzzy.
First
like
one,
always,
okay.
But the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place.
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm. We should place our trust in him and Castor's teacher.
Well, technically, Amphorius has already fallen, just not completely. Most of it has.
We will keep Trianne safe.
Peggy, you're talking like we are little kids.
Well, you act like little kids.
One day, Trianne will reach her limit, and Tribbie will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trianne was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left. We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
What does that mean? Is Trianne going to die?
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind. It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out to the west wind.
All right.
No, I still haven't. Should I stop and watch the video first, or what?
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone injured over there?
Well, I guess I can watch it real quick. How long is it? What is it? Meaning if we spam the... No. I'm not spamming the gate. Which one is it? Okay, which one is it? So there is like... Is it the animated short? Is it the Golden Epic? Or is it Castor's trailer Ifatan? What do you mean no fun? Trianne's done nothing to you. There's like 4 it could possibly be. That seems like that. I'm assuming it's the short. Life awakens from the night. Huh. to 4 minutes long. Alright. What was it? Keeping Life Awakens. Yeah. Okay, so it's this one. Alright, I'll just watch it real quick. Reaching out, I beg of you, please don't dwell in that fleeting moment between a touch and farewell. She really, sadly, got to be the Grim Reaper, ain't it? Holla moly. Huh. Oh, look, it's our buddy with the frickin' spear. It wasn't her choice, you don't say. You don't say. Oh, oh, fun. Fun. What do you think, see you? Yeah. New job makes me end up in a weird schedule. So is this our hometown? Well, she definitely had a fun childhood. We'll meet again next time. She has no home. Oh boy. Oh, are they gonna die? Okay. Okay, that's so much of them. Well, obviously those are the chrysosayers. Well, then why don't ya? Then it starts all over again. That's a heart. No game audio. You have. It's because I have this going on, so I don't want to get copyrighted. Huh? I'm dead? Excuse me. You dead. What do you mean, you dead? It's like, excuse me, so she just took out her heart and put it in mine? Don't I have a heart technically? Or is or isn't that, like, golly, sometimes I'm very confused about where the Stellaron is inside of the main character's body.
Watch out! Watch out! For the Kremlin!
What the frick? Is that where it is? So it's in the chest? So it really is near the heart. So yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Wouldn't that just release the Stellaron?
Kremlin. This is their doing?
Oh, come on!
Aggie, now's not the time to dwell on that.
There's the two patches we will achieve Era Nova, new era restart of the universe, and the first time will go on until 3.8. Huh. So, is the Stellaron our heart? Or is it just hanging out near the heart?
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Okay, is she the only nurse in this entire frickin' town?
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here? I actually just came to relax. But
What do you mean? That means I would cease to
I
exist.
saw all these people lying on the ground.
Pretty much is the reason why you're alive. Maybe I was confused by the beginning of the game. I thought what we were fighting at the beginning is what we absorbed into us, not Kafka putting a Stellaron in there. Why do you want to free the baby? Like an extra soul if you want to think about it. Huh.
I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like they've just spent too much time.
You're
with our
so what? Well, thanks.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the baths?
She sounds like a Karen. Yeah, think of it as an extra soul. We have our body at the start, but no consciousness. Oh.
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Kremnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Like, I'm being honest, I thought the first fight of the game was actually how the main character got the Stellaron inside them. I didn't know that Kafka actually was the one who put the Stellaron inside of the main character. Genuinely.
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
You don't blame me, it feels like a fight too. I was just like, huh? What do you mean? But yeah, that's what I thought. So,
Have you thought of something,
Huh.
Maggie?
Yes. While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
try to understand what happened. But be like, what do you eat? Or is it that way? Holy moly, this place is...
This is all you can do, huh? Pitiable deliverer.
No, it's just one of those, they were just following the script. Okay, let me just make sure I understand this, okay? I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. So say yes if this is correct. Kafka put the Stellaron into the main character for them to exist. Will have consciousness, yes. Okay. Now answer this for me. What was the fight at the beginning of the game then? That actually happened. Correct? The, like, giant thingamajig? The giant, I forget what even was. Wasn't I just in here? I think I did a whole circle. Why would you go in the bath with full armor? That's on you, Phanon.
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The something Legion I forgot. Yeah, that thing. That thing.
The culprit is Mightymouse.
Huh?
Dee, what did you do to everybody?
Just another duel where I claim victory.
You mean the Kafka part of the dragon part? Cause what do you mean? What blood? I'm talking about the thing after you wake up. Like, have you never fought before? No.
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
They probably did the equivalent of sitting in a sauna for an extended period of time. Antimatter Legion. Yeah, that thing. Some time ago. Oh boy. How's your recovery coming along, my friend? Winning and losing are part of a warrior's life. Don't let it get to you. Why don't you take your path to recharge, buddy? Oh my gosh.
None of those sound right.
I'm inside your head. Keep your chin up. You have greater things to achieve. Want to grab a drink with me, pal? If you're up for it, let's have a talk.
Forget it.
Okay, Mighty. If you said things, it would help. I see you're still alive and kicking, Deliverer. Oh boy. Reason why they attacked her space station, but Kafka is wasting it. Huh. Okay.
Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent Deliverer finally deigning to step outside?
He really just loves using the most, like, picky option.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
Huh. The style unattractive them there? Huh.
I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
Are you telling me they recharge? These Titan trials rituals take recharging like batteries? It's definitely a possibility.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
Oh boy.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands.
These two are like wicked brothers.
So grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire. Burning bright.
Yeah. But the thing is Blade never acknowledges it. Or Silver Wolf, so there's like a weird thing going on there.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
You know, all they need is 2 minute nap every hour.
How to interpret poetry, Haikis.
What? Scoundrel?
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Oh boy.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
No, I think you are also don't want to do it.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Well, hasn't he already gone against tradition or anyways?
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come come up with.
Oh, they act like children when they're together. That is true.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Minimos. Let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer.
I was right.
What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language.
Oh boy.
I just find the situation absurd. That's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths?
Why?
Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
It's like a freaking Goku Vegeta.
Thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky in the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale?
Yes.
Pass the time! Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran?
There's sprites that exist in the baths for whatever reason. They tell stories.
Was not the sole sovereign of that land. An Oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Erythea, the two beasts started their time.
Needs to be with the StarRail hunters. Well, maybe that'll be something that happens in the future. We don't know. Like, maybe one of the planets will be part of the StarRail hunters.
Continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
Oh boy.
It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere to escape.
What is this? I feel like I'm listening to a completely different thing that's going on.
And yet, others are fated to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived!
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
No. You're too stubborn for that.
What? You're chickening out already?
Yes, I see.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...?
They're in full frickin' armor. Except for Fado's already at a disadvantage because he's got more armor on him.
Whatever.
What? Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
Oh boy.
What a spectacle of folly.
Well, they had fun.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
Well, all I can say is if they saw the whole steam and decided to walk in, I think that's their own fault.
Personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
Wow.
This isn't fair.
That's a good question. They have different amounts of, like, tension.
You're wearing way less.
See? The pointer finger. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
Maybe. We're probably used to. But yeah, it depends on the what you want. These ones are more of a childhood rivalry. Lycon and the vampire are more like X's type of energy.
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
It helps to clean that, otherwise but put this quicker. Oh boy. After recovery, Phaedon and Mayday escort the faded bathers away from the scene. I don't know how can I do this shit more. Yeah, I can see it. This time, Phaedon narrowly triumphed with a stunning 27 to 25 victory in terms of the number of trips safely escorted.
Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight. I was looking forward to unwinding after work. I'd be delighted to accept your invitation, Lady Tribbie.
How about we go to the biggest...
What do you mean? I'm saying that Phaedon has full armor on. Mighty has just one arm covered in armor and then his feet. I think there is a inherent advantage that Mighty has.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
It's so good.
Oh, so they have like little outfits. Oh. So it's like bathing suits. There we go.
Lady Tribbie, aren't you going to soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass.
I want to see her imagine if you're taking a bath.
Become children.
What? It's just I see it in Tribbie in the bath. You're good too when you move them. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh boy. Hey, it worked.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Oh.
Then how does she bathe?
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change the topic.
Don't get all nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago, we were a mature adult just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we inherited Yanis' divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our souls.
So she really is 3. She literally is been split into 3.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Tribbie and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy, both in body and mind.
What? So they're this young because every time they open the gate, what are they gonna do? Cease to exist in reverse?
We don't know when
There were more than 3 at the start.
But anyway, that's why we've turned into children.
So she split multiple times. What happens when they disappear? like, do they combine into the original? Or do they cease to exist?
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
So a part of her soul just disappears?
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it.
That's not good.
The primary research focus of Newsporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help.
Yeah, I've seen what Tribbie looks like. I'm pretty sure I have. Honkai, StarRail. Tribbie. Adult form. Boop, boop. I was pretty positive I saw it. I don't know where I saw it, but I did. Tribbios. Wow. Gee, tall. Which I guess I could show. So let me... This is a really good spoiler. If it's a spoiler, then no. You go from this to this. Yeesh. That is, she has de-aged quite rapidly. Oh, a soul split into 1,000 pieces. Wow. At least you can see the resemblance. Yeah. But you can't deny they literally are a one-to-one look-alike. Well, yeah, because they're supposed to be the same, are they not?
We will do everything we can.
TH, to be honest. But to this degree?
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an Access student. I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Lady Tribbie.
What's going on?
What's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong.
Just, but they are all very different personalities.
Rayanne.
Well, they all are one person. They just split off from each other.
No. It's not Rayanne this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is a danger.
Oh boy, in the meantime...
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
Oh boy.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
I'm assuming he's calling you a scoundrel.
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena.
Wow, you're lying to him.
You emphasized the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient
Yes.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. Listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
And Nexus? Gallagher? I don't know what else. while we were at the Grove. I assumed that was the case. That's why we're not involved in the plot point right now.
You can write?
Wow, what the frick? He's a prince. Just because he's from a for sightseeing? Maybe. Oh, he got those two, right? I don't know what the other ones are right now, but golly, Phaedon. Just because he's from a battle-centric people, does that mean they cannot write? Goku can write. I think. Well, Gohan can write. I know he can. Because he's a professor. So what do you mean? You can write? Yes. Yes, he can. He's so offended.
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
And Leo's obsession. Ah, so you get Castros and the Herta. I don't think, well, not tourism. We were going to do, they have like research and stuff. So I went there to get like research more about some stuff.
After all, you
if I remember.
spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say.
Yeah, this team is the most ridiculous that I've felt so far.
Simply
Oh
a
boy.
tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams. And in...
Well, March asked us to, so I consider that research.
And in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
Oh, that's fun. Seeing your hometown burn in part of your trial. That's fun.
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew? Of course, it's one of his biggest fears is probably to relive his down and everyone that he loves disappearing.
Yes. I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin. Lying in a sea of flames.
Oh boy.
Blood red half-sun hung in the sky. Just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer.
So it was a person.
Killed Cyrene.
Is it the guy in the black cloak?
But I saw its form this time.
Oh.
A black cloak, an eerie mask.
It is the
and
guy.
A broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura.
Well, good for you, man.
I fought it in the trial.
Means you've been working on it.
But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time.
Wow, so this guy, which works with the Black Tide, yeah, if he sees that guy, I think we're gonna be dealing with a revenge arc.
You almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to Mightymas.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Which I will say, I don't blame Phaedon for, like, being overtaken by vengeance. Because, golly, I can't even imagine going through that and seeing the one who caused all your loved ones to disappear right in front of you. Ugh, what are we gonna do? Because the guy's around.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Well, your father feared you, so I think it does.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as...
Your mom?
My old comrade. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius, Ptolemy, and Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these 5 have been by my side.
I have no idea.
Together during our days in exile.
You're asking the wrong questions. I have no idea how to find that out.
Yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out.
Mighty sang.
The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines.
What is X in math?
And all those strange folk remedies.
Well, isn't X depending on what?
Was a swift runner and our most reliable.
That depends on the equation.
Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, since my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
Probably some mathematician. Ask them that question.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's an unknown variable. That is a good way to say it, Eldridge.
Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach.
Oh,
by a poisonous
no.
arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but
Leave
himself.
me an unknown variable.
Do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death upon the enemy.
Leonius
Because the unknown variable is what you're trying to find. Oh, so this was him.
Antonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Yes. Those zealots were as
Why were they
fierce as
fighting?
Kremnoans in the face of death. They lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in a bottomless swamp. Leonius covered from our retreat.
Oh
They cut his legs off.
no! Oh no!
He vanished
Oh my
in the
gosh!
mire of a foreign land. His body never to be recovered.
Frack.
This is perfect. Mighty Mos. I can finally deliver the news.
Oh,
Ascending the throne.
that's rough. Frack.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being
Which is
set
a
on
sad
fire
part.
in their final resting place.
Like, why?
Mighty Mos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then, it was Possesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and our soldiers on fire. His final words were
Boring.
recorded on a small clay tablet.
Well, then they need to learn to find other stuff to entertain themselves.
Mighty Mos.
Okay, we're not gonna bring up that guy. That guy's a whole different thing.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion, who was supposed to stand by my side through it all.
But a sudden relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me.
What do you mean, slow?
Victorious. He had but a breath left.
I got it. I'm watching this. So he actually ended up with the least worst of everything else. Golly.
A Kremnoan dying on a sick bed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Bastion, my dear friend. Spare your strength. I'll go get a physician.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No! That can take you away.
Mightimos, our king, do not shed
Probably a
tears for me.
rock.
It's not befitting of your status. Farewell, my dear friend. You must
Ooh.
us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
Oh, but so he saw them die over and over again. That's so fun.
My father.
Tide's trials suck.
Sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his demise, I considered leading my people back to our homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrives there.
Well, thank you, goodness you don't.
Against the dissent of many, Kratos included, I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikodor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
I don't know. But I have never been crowned. And those 5 were never endowed with any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Well, yeah, it is a concern. Immortality can be a lonely existence.
I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Kratos?
Dee, we've got a big problem! Big problem!
Lady Tribbie, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan! She got abducted by Kratos!
Huh? What?
Kratos, what's going on?
Why?
Mightimos. It seems
my
I
God.
was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
Well, he kidnapped Trion.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the vortex of Genesis. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury, and naturally failed.
And he came out just fine? He did actually pretty good, I would say.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Kratos, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the Flame Chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
He probably... Well, he's hunching over because he's injured.
Do you even know what you're saying?
I think he's an old man who wants to go home.
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Well, that tells us all we need to know, ain't it? That's fun. Treon, you could help us out. You know, that would help us out a little bit.
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass
Okay.
judgment alone. Krateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Krateros did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from
What do you
his
mean? That's a lot of
concern for
words.
people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Krateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that...
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
There's probably a way.
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx.
Oh.
Can completely replicate scenes from the past.
Oh, you're talking about me. Wow, what am I? A magician?
We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory.
Kuchilibos.
A fair proposal. I accept.
I love you. I love Treon use this. Didn't consult me, and as soon as we're gonna help him already. Woo!
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
I think you know why.
Forgive me, young master. But I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people.
Can't say no. Well, I guess that depends on what she asks.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Acheron. Fulfill your duty as the victor, and tell me your name. I
For Joseph's voice.
death from you.
Well, he was probably a very fierce warrior in his heyday. It's just he's a lot older now.
As if you have any honor. Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Minimos. I'm here to finish you, father.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy was true. You will bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Yes.
Defy? You're wrong.
This is how he fights in combat. He's immortal, so I don't think he needs the armor.
It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, father. You were the one who threw me into the sea of souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a titan. The one who desecrated the body of a god. Haikis! You're a weak king.
Is this his favorite word?
That even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. Now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
Oh, I guess I didn't even realize he actually had a crown on his head. But yeah, the gauntlet's similar.
I don't want the crown. Listen.
Is Mayday your
Only
type?
one end for the kings of Kremnos. The crown means nothing.
His passion is nice. The long hair is nice. Obviously, the muscles are nice, but not really.
All I want is your life.
I know what some of my chat's type is. At least 4 of you. No, 5. One is just Jigglypuff, so technically 5. I think that's the joke people have made. He kind of yes, well, because he is the demigod, similar to Gilgamesh. No, is Gilgamesh like 3/4 god? Is that how he works?
You and I, we're both the same. On strife and fear.
Hey, huh? 3/4? I think that's what he is. Well, I don't really know what your type is, Paul. I know what Natural's type is. I know what Val's type is. I know what Eldrit's type is. I know what Leo's type is. I know what Lou's type is.
Now, kill me! The son of Borgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
So, you know, I think from me playing these games, I can tell from a fact. What is happening?
He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him.
Okay.
Grand Craftsman.
And he likes men.
How have you been?
Maybe. I don't know.
Of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
What's this?
Huh.
A signet ring for the King of Kremnos.
Huh. How did you get that?
Cast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving.
We have a lot of free time. Yes, I guess they do.
Questions you bring with you?
Maybe some of the time.
No.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kramnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Why do you care about what the bards think of all people?
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate
because of my people.
Whoop.
Men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kramnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns.
Point is, you don't know if you can live up to their expectations.
Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kramnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous.
Sure, Men's forces would be a good idea against the tide, to be honest. Yeah. I don't think so either. I think that's what he's also worried about, is their safety.
I accept that fate, become the totem of strife. Lead my people into repeating the same mistakes. Then of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
Well, you having these thoughts means that you have thought about them? I don't know why you would forget these things. Like, if that's the worrying thing, just have Phanon with you.
A different kind of Kramnoan you truly are.
And back to Tribbie. Golly. Moments later in Tribbie's room.
Mama, I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Tribbios?
Wait. She looks just like her mother. Wow. She's like a carbon copy of her ma.
I had a dream that I turned into many me's.
Oh, that's not a good thing to have.
Moon into a ship and made the stars into our sails.
Cologne.
Floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
Yeah. The ocean and the sky were really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared.
Your mother. You don't. Most of the past endings are mother. Yeah, but I think it was 99.9 infinity from the mob.
The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
What do you mean? It's her. It's a dream. Let her be happy.
You think so?
What's wrong, Tribbios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island, I saw a dark mountain on the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall.
To each their own. Yep.
The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island.
I think this was a prophecy.
It wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up. The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it. Then there was a bang and I woke up.
A dark wave.
Like the black tide?
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Must protect Tribbie.
Amphoreous.
They worked pretty hard to make it look cool. That doesn't mean it would be a fun time. She just describing it. Like I said, I don't know.
It has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form. But it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans. Turning them all into monsters.
Oh, good, you're kind of paying attention. Well, I think the point is it's literally called the black tide, and a giant wave. Another term for wave is the tide. Anyway, the other thing. It always scares stuff in real life. Hey, she is a child. And it's saying it has no shape or form. Isn't the freaking dude that literally put Phaedon's hometown in flames the equivalent of a physical form of the black tide?
Oh, the black tide is a baddie. I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden.
So was her mom a holy maiden?
The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
Whoa, I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy
I don't know, frenzied flame. I think it's both. I think it's both.
But Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
I guess you're screwed.
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path.
Thumbs up.
After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
Yeah!
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot of friends. You must do your best to unite them.
Pretty much a generational thing. Oh! So it runs in the family.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
I think so.
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
Excuse me.
What?
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Tribbios is the smartest girl. I'm sure they remember where everyone is hiding.
What?
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
What in the world is happening?
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember. Am I dreaming? Use the spindle to connect everyone.
There will be an amazing captain on that big ship. She's cheerful, optimistic, bold, and cautious. She'll be able to get everyone together.
Wow, that's amazing! Can I be the captain?
Of course you can. But you'll find someone else who's better for the job, my dear.
I'm assuming that's, Aglaia.
I think that person lives in a beautiful temple that sits atop a hillside, covered in golden fig trees. There's a noble girl there who's very smart, but also very delicate.
Just like Mama?
Perhaps.
What does that who does that remind me of? Oh my gosh.
Navigate it. Who could that be?
I will put you there.
Let me think. I know! She's Tribbie! I named this doll after myself?
But if anyone...
I don't remember it all. Is this a dream? Or something that happened in the past?
Victory screech, oh boy.
It's packed full. Mama must have left all of these for me. All the words are blurred out. Could it be that my memory is fading?
Well, it is probably accurate.
You can't lock me away! Huh? Why is this doll inside a chest? It's holding a sword. Why?
Many years later, many brave warriors will board this ship. They're skilled combatants who fear no danger.
I think that would be Phanon and Mighty.
Ooh, I can learn how to fight too and protect everybody!
Silly girl. You're Yanisopoulos' holy maiden. It's not your duty to fight. There will be many others to protect you.
Alright. Then where will they come from?
I believe one warrior hails from a lovely village where bulrushes flourish, while another comes from a magnificent
Yep, I got it on the nose.
Though each has their own troubles, both are ready to lend their strength for the ship's long voyage.
In that case, let Trianne fight by their side. This way, they'll always stay on course. How could I have known the name Trianne back then? Was it just a coincidence? Or...
You're asking me that question. I have no idea.
Your destiny.
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography.
Isn't Yanis' knowledge enough?
I'm assuming Anexa and Castris?
The ocean isn't like the land. It's easy to get lost. That's why it's important to learn to recognize the miracle of Aquila.
Alright. Even though my brain is already super duper smart,
Oh boy.
I'll still try my very best.
Circes also favors children who try their best. They will send a wise scholar as everyone's teacher to help you reach your dreams.
Oh yeah, that's Anexa.
I want to be a teacher too. Oh, wait. I'm super duper smart. So I want to be the teacher's teacher.
But yes, Tribbios is very adorable.
Why not? But if you're going to be a teacher, you might need to tone down that hyper energy of yours.
And Trinan can do it. She's well behaved and would make a great teacher. Mama and the others always said that I had a great memory. But now, I can't even tell if this is a memory or a dream.
Come, let's line them up.
I think you're... or have... because they're in danger... Trian's in danger. I think we're dealing with a lot of...
on this music box and
dysmorphia going on.
Melody for our song.
Music box? What's that?
Sweetheart, are you still groggy from your nap? You invented it.
I invented it? What does it do?
No, actually. This is a little shorter.
You're usually so bright. What's gotten into you today? Well, you might as well see for yourself. Put your good friends on it and see the wonders it can do.
Put the dolls on.
Okay.
It's rotating. And I can hear something.
I don't believe you believe me, that's for sure.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating and play beautiful music. Out of all your inventions, this one is my favorite.
I don't remember.
It's all right, my child. I'll sing along to the tune, and it will help jog your memories. Happiness abounded in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations.
That you believe that I believe you. I can't keep that going. My brain will hurt if I keep that joke going.
The heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then?
Yeah, what is going on?
Souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole. O great Kephale, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden blood spills unto the land, converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic heirs of this world.
What? Huh?
What's going on?
Yes, please let me for years. In the black mist, as death and fate draw closer.
Aww.
The living dead with ghosts. What is this world? It mirrors your maze-like fate.
No.
Without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the future? Souls scattered by fate's finger. What is the start? A voyage born in solitude.
Tribbie, I think you should wake up.
Lonely and subdued. Lonely and subdued. And subdued. And subdued.
Fire on fire.
Subdued. 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 Subdued.
What the frick?
What's going on?
Run. Trinos, run. The black tide.
Oh, wow.
Where can I go?
Oh, they're freaking multiplying. Run, run, run.
Why?
They're floating.
This is the sacrifice of a holy maiden. You won't make it to
What the frick?
only one person can.
Okay, is this a manifestation of the thousands of Tribbios?
Our minds are made up.
Go. Get your farewell treatments.
Well, whether you think it's scary or not, that's a personal opinion. I think this is probably... She has no idea if this is reality of a memory or not.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never remember this.
There's only 3 remained.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Aranova.
Since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide and dispel the fog for Amphorius.
I wish I could give her a hug.
My dearest Tribbies.
Are we still in a dream?
I don't think so.
Maybe. But it's been a long time since we had any dreams.
It's not yet the entry hour. You still have plenty of time to rest.
We have done nothing so far. You don't say. I can't help it. This is all flashbacks.
Our heart is still racing.
It must be that reckless Kremnoan soldier who startled Trinen. And you as well. If you want, I can pierce through his chest with the golden thread right now.
Okay, I think that's a little far.
Maggie, cut it out with the scary talk.
I'm just kidding. If I were serious, I wouldn't have waited until now.
You're terrifying.
Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good for your health.
We had a dream about Mama. The dream itself.
You think you know why now?
It's just the timing that feels a bit unsettling.
You mean?
It's Trian. Even if we refrain from ever using the power of the Century Gate again, her soul continues to slowly drift away from her body. There isn't much time left.
Perhaps it wouldn't be such a bad idea to let her relinquish her role as the gatekeeper and live out her days as a carefree child.
You have a point, Aggie, but our decision has already been made.
And Aliens in 3.8, we're not even halfway done. Yep. It's really lore heavy because of that. You kind of faded to read a lot. Yeah.
There's still another way.
Which nothing is wrong with reading. It's just, golly, we could have done some of this stuff earlier before we went and fought in the Grove.
Spent until they dissolve into dust. Such
Or, you know, split between and made this less a long thing.
Connected body. If that body were a tree, and its trunk and branches would share the same fate, decaying at the same pace.
Because the thing is, you can't tell me they couldn't have split between the Grove plotline and this plotline.
Now we are fragmented.
Because now that we finished the one plotline, we're now listening to a very long plotline that is apparently happening at the same point as the earlier plotpoint.
We can choose how our branches will perish in a way that is most beneficial to the flame chase journey.
So it would have helped, because then you're having combat. Alleviated with a little story, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
To one person.
Because even, you didn't really do as much reading in the Grove.
But advancing is the destined end of Yanis's trial. There's no retreat in our path.
Like, just go back and forth. Yeah.
Sad about saying goodbye to us. You've already
Be a heartwarming story.
Right?
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see once it gets further in, because it more feels like a sad story. Like, this poor girl lost her mother to the Black Tide, and lost... give me 1 second. $997 of herself. So, you know, I think there's a reason to be sorrowful. You know, Mighty lost 5 of his closest companions. Phanon lost his whole hometown. The dev himself said that. Oh, wow.
So,
well, maybe it'll get more heartwarming when we get further in. Because there are heartwarming moments. I just don't think we have gotten there yet. Like, this is heartwarming, these two talking to each other.
after all this talking, we're feeling a bit hungry. Plus, it's nearly the entry hour now. Do you remember when we first met, Aggie? You were still a little one, and we caught you secretly eating oatmeal late at night.
But overused. Well, we're in a Greek-inspired town, so
Those memories
I think that's not surprising.
as ever, teacher.
Did you see the end? No, I have not.
Please, let me do it. What would you like to eat?
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Leave it to us.
When we get to the end.
Now. It won't take long, and we'll call you when it's done.
You can't wait, oh boy.
Thank you.
And see you tomorrow, Aggie. Nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away. Even the image of Mama. Just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Hopefully Orynyx will be willing to help us.
I'm just wondering when we're gonna get into the next Titan at the same time, somewhere in Alchema. How many? Well, this is after.
Long time no see, Professor Anaxa.
Who are you?
It's been a while. I'm the one who once overthrew the entire classroom in that spiritual physics lecture.
Oh, it's you.
Oh boy.
No way. Do you really still remember that, Professor?
Means you made an impression. Doesn't mean it's a good one.
I remember.
We get the message. You don't say.
What brings you here? Surely you're not here to reminisce.
So basically, in the end, we see all the other characters related to the modern world. I figure that that's the heartwarming we'll get in this game. Maybe. We'll find out. Once we get to that point. I don't know yet. I don't think any of us really know. I will say, I do like the galaxy effect on his chest. I think whoever did that should be applauded.
You could tell.
Of course. You only beat around the bush when you have a hidden agenda.
Ha!
That's not true.
Oh
I'm
boy.
going to seek enlightenment, as always. Could you please teach me everything you know about the Black-Robed Schoolmaster?
Reach into it. I think it's just interesting, isn't it? Look at it. It's a nice color too.
I too know nothing about it. I can only tell you that it is clad in a black robe and wields a great sword. At least.
We are more technically it's called CCC.
Like a twisted half.
That's a post-apocalyptic modern game.
Peculiar dagger resembling a crescent moon. By the way, take this with you. I got it from the sneak attack.
So I can reach it to his. That's what you want. Oh my gosh.
I was right. It is this thing.
Do you think that is it like a inventory so he can just store his books in his chest and he just pulls them out, just like boom, 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 boom?
Don't try to be a hero. No one in Akuma stands a chance against that thing right now.
I think that would be hilarious.
Is that what the Titan said as well?
Not at first. But the god relented after having had a taste of its power.
Past ketchup, we have the present and we have the future. I guess so, and whatever this new game is going to be.
That incredible power.
Sure, but sure, let's go for stuff instead. Wow.
Are you suggesting that it originates from beyond Amphorius?
It's possible. Much like the Black Tide, no?
What do you mean?
It's an enemy we must overcome.
It's got Blade in it. And some of the other characters. Well, since you say Honkai StarRail's the future, then would you put a Honkai Impact Third also in the future, since they're connected universe-wise?
We?
No, I have not, but that's interesting.
No one wants to see you fall by
To make it original.
Their mere presence will endanger the
Is
holy city
the far
and
future.
flame
Eh.
chiefs.
You know that I don't believe.
You don't believe in the so-called prophecy. I know. However,
Because
I'm
that
here
is
to
connected
seek
to
your
this
assistance,
universe.
Not at the request of Aglaya or Tribbie. I just want to eliminate a threat to the city I pledged to protect. That's all. The tragedy at the Grove must never happen again.
Take a seat. Since you are sincerely seeking
Where does he go? Oh
I
boy.
suppose I can tell you one more thing.
Are we done? Soon after, in the abyss of fate.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Just remembering what happened at the Grove. The monster in the black cloak. So scary. Everyone in danger. Nightmares. I can't forget.
We're okay, Trian. Relax. We're all okay.
There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Trian threw it away. Far, far away. It's never coming back. We got back safe from the Grove because of you, Trian.
Then on his splash art.
The flame chase journey can continue.
Notice what? Who's splash art? Who are we talking about? Walt?
Trian feels a bit dizzy. Why are we here again? For the same thing, of course. Remember?
Walt.
Tomorrow we will reveal the prophecies passed to everyone.
We see his BF in it. Yeah, I remember that. It's the same color. Walt. Yeah, I remember the one that looks like a Locha.
First, we need to restore the memories that have been blurred by the fragmentation. We hope to present the full truth to everyone without.
I love that their wings are in synchronization.
Since
And don't forget his wife. Yeah, that too.
We can only turn to another Titan.
I just remember Locha because it was like, that's the thing that got brought up since I never played Impact. Honkai Impact 3rd, so you know.
Also, remember to get
But yeah, pretty sure I remember that.
before the lucid hour tomorrow. Oh, yes! Trian remembers now. Oh, on that note, we had better prepare some saffron before we meet with the Titan. Saffron? Huh. It's an essential offering for rituals in the Temple of the Three Fates.
You know that what they were trying to do with Walt. Yeah, I wonder.
It's also a symbol of Yanisopolis.
Wonder what that could be.
If we are to replicate memories, we need to use something that is experienced those days. And when we first met Aggie, we added that to the porridge we made for her, and she really loved it. I see. It's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone. But it all depends on whether Oryx is willing to help us.
Which is probably a no.
This could be a problem.
Well, technically, quote unquote, we are quote unquote the mother.
After all,
Or have something of her mother, so I think that works.
From Yanis, from Oryx's kin. We will have to give it a try. If there's truly no other way. In our current state, we probably can't do anything to them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Leave it to Trian. Trian knows how to play cute.
I don't think cute's gonna work.
In any case, let's look for saffron first. I hope there's still some left in the temple, untouched by Mikador's soldiers. I remember that aged saffron is preserved in sealed jars. Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Among the undying divine. So what happens if they stop using their power? Do they grow up into adult form again? I'm assuming that they are on borrowed.
Turn back, teacher.
What? Aggie?
I think they die. Because one of them is already starting to fade away, apparently.
Huge! Trina.
Which would be this one.
Yeah, I saw it. Was that a warning from Oryx? What are you two whispering about?
Tribbie? Trinan? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place is great.
So she's gonna disappear. But yeah, we don't know.
It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trian.
And those people here.
Slow down.
How do you? Good old trope. Ooh. Well, hey, we did see that she was actually older. More like battle, but you know. And there's a thing, and I see it. But yeah, the point is that her being young has a reason, which is pretty cool. That they give a reason for their age, appearance. Yes.
Something's appeared. Wait, we should read it first.
Oh, Nelly. To Mr. Wincombe. For many years, Genopolis has relied on the rose myrtle to obtain the boon of the gods. We have spent 5 or 6 years now digging out its roots and cutting back its branches. Now this red tree is on the verge of collapse and has long since ceased to serve its purpose, yet it still seeks to spread out its canopy and eclipse Genopolis from the glorious rays. We have a secret plan to fell this tree. We just need to wait for the ceremony to make a smart move, and the rose myrtle will slip and fall into the abyss. Genopolis is built on a mountainside. There's are more than a few cases of people who have lost their footing in its history. Just saying that. No, I have never. One, I didn't even know there was a tournament, and I'm pretty sure I'm just too small for that to even be a thing for me to participate in. As for the next sacred tree, we're planning on selecting another puppet. As for the Rose Myrtle's daughter, Tribbios. Wait. Okay, so the Rose Myrtle's the mom. I thought that we were talking about an actual tree, so they got rid of her mom? The 3 is a code word. Huh. We'll call her Saffron for now. In my eyes, I think it would be fine just to find an excuse to... Oh my God. My goodness, that made me cough. Holy frick. So Tribbio's called Saffron. You see this sentence, right? I'm not the only one that sees this one sentence and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, Nelly. However, Codex is the Acolyte is extremely insistent on raising her to become the next sacred tree. She has undergone related education since she was a young girl, which would save a lot of work on our part. As for her identities that are of Rose Myrtle, she is still young and has not yet grown rings. If we can just keep her grounded, the power of Divine Oracle will remain tightly in our grasp. We both know that the saffron's most outstanding property is that it can be cooked in so many ways. Put it in the porridge, stewed, or fried. No matter how you cook it, this plant will always be a delicacy.
Letter? It mentioned something about Saffron and Tribbios. Isn't that name... Never mind that for now. Why is this letter here? And how did Trian sense it? Could it be our lost memories? Is
Golly.
it possible that we were already noticed by Oryx and entered their trial? But why haven't
corpse of a child. Perhaps they're toying with us on purpose.
Yeah, yes. I don't know why it would, but who knows?
This is the right time to be playing games.
Probably for politics. Well, yeah. We could tell it was for political reasons. They wanted to get rid of Tribbios' mother to then use Tribbios as to control her. Okay, you want me to get down there?
Reconciliation doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Well, you are immortal, so.
Visions also fragments of the past?
Yeah. I know what you meant.
Sorry? Coming! We'll take a look. But Trian, there's nothing in here. What? It was right in this dolium. Huh? There's really nothing here. That can't be! I swear I saw it! I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there! Where did it go?
This is not good.
Tribbie, why aren't you saying anything? Trian can't seem to hear you at all. We were just lost in our thoughts. Don't worry, Trian. What you saw was likely, Yanna's hair. We must have startled it away. Okay. Could Oryx be trying to make us falter? But why would they do that? Something feels off. Tribbie, don't you think this temple is a little too quiet?
Yeah, that is true.
It might just be an illusion. But Trinan wonders, is Oryx really putting us through a trial?
Well, there's no monsters.
Not finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Oryx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away.
Yeah, that's a good thing, but also at the same point, obviously something is going horribly wrong. But I can't tell if Tribbios is just falling apart. Or what? Hello, it's been a while.
Tribbie, Trinan, look at this. So
Yeah, what is going on? Yeah.
It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this?
I think this is the recesses of your mind, Tribbios, because things be not normal here. Titans, yeah, they are very weird.
What's going on? Oryx disappeared?
Not long ago in Akama.
Are you saying
Oh my God.
that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
Well, why in the world would he do that? And also burn down a village.
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames.
Yes, you do.
The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Cersei's inside me.
What do you mean you learn every day?
So it's plundering the flames.
But why?
What if your argument holds up? Wouldn't they be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. If my presumption holds, that person has 3 targets. The first target
That's been interesting.
is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be the
Just
first
wondering
target.
what's
Kefali's core
going on
flame is
with
guarded by the
Tribbios
Council
right
of
now.
Arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can you fly?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
No.
Good point. But what if they do grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets, we need to move fast.
Yeah, giving him frickin' wings would make him too overpowered.
Akama, the grove, and these potential targets. I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
Bad news, Phaeton. Tribbie is missing. The last time the 3 of them were seen was in the Abyss of Fate. I'm guessing that's where he's going?
Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Tribbie, we should leave. This temple has other people in it.
Oh, so he took... I was wondering, yeah, so he took Orynyx's core flame, assumingly.
What?
Or absorbed the Titan itself.
Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Tribbie, Trinan, come check this out.
Oh, yep, there it is.
What's this? Tram feels like it's so familiar.
Oh no. Which Tribbie would we be? We as in chat or we as in... What do you mean as in... This is not good. Why are there... Why? Oh no.
Tribbie. See you tomorrow.
Sometime later in Abyss of Fate... Is she dead?
Where?
Trian! Oh my... Yeah, don't say.
Snowy? And... Wait.
Oh no.
Where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Triana.
Dude, it's only one. No!
How about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it. Of course it's them. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
You don't say.
Then Lady Triana...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
We need to go after the black robe swordmaster.
Is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into two groups. One group
We made you
will
watch
stay
the
in
video
abyss,
for a reason.
and
I know, but it's still sad.
The other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed swordmaster and recover the core flame.
I'm assuming I am part of Team 2. Do you know where it's headed?
I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. So we've made preparations. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan!
Oh, so you're...
And Lady Trina!
Wow, you're cheering against me. Thanks.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady
Thanks, Paul.
And sent along a message. Finan, I understand that swordmaster is of great importance to you.
Whose Flame Reaver is... Well, I'm assuming it's not Fainon's childhood friend. Because that would be an interesting twist, since apparently Fainon saw all that happen. Not you in particular.
Hatred is a hero's deadly.
Well, at least it's not against me in particular, so that's nice.
Fighting alone. If that swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not
No, I do not know.
I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya.
Has it been mentioned, or have I missed it? Don't spoil. Why don't we split up as previously discussed? Hyacine and I will stay to regroup with the reinforcements. You go back to the Holy City with everyone else and tell Aglaya about your plan.
Rainen will stay in the abyss too. That way, both sides can communicate with each other.
It's in the videos. I haven't watched them.
Thank you, everyone.
I watched the one. I didn't.
Tribbie, let's go.
I don't like being spoiled if I don't. Oh wow, we're finally back to my point of view. When did that happen? It's been what, an hour?
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut, as if it could snap at any moment. Finan, tell us your plan. Time is of the essence.
Fainon recounts Anaxa's discovery.
This being is not just hunting titans.
I don't watch those.
Flames too?
I like to not be spoiled.
Yes, just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is likely a sign the Black Tide has spread further.
Like, I don't look at this content outside of stream. Unless it randomly pops up as an ad. That's about it.
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
Or on Twitter, that's about it.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, then that means us humans can lure it into a trap. Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for the battlefield.
She has to play Terminate Dudes.
What makes you think this?
That's what I'm busy, Terminate. Good luck fighting Flame. Round 2. Thanks.
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. He is the key.
Great. I'm your frickin' last resort. I love this is how we got dragged into all this. Of course it's gotta be me.
We need your other companion too.
Ma'am, do you mean...
Oh, you mean me?
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Oh, we're going back?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with his companion during the battle with Nikador. And that will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once again open a passage to the past and lure our enemies inside.
Free to play. Wow.
Then we'll seal the Flame Reaver in the maze of time.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Akima. Once we take back the core flame, the Swordmaster will have no means of escape. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of brute strength. Can you do it, little one?
I just had to throw that black cloak guy into the past and lock them there, right? With the memory fragments, I can open a door no problem. As for the rest, let's just say that Red and I can do anything as long as we're together. Alright, we can do anything! Yeah, can you feel their fervent gazes? This is a big deal. We can't let everyone down.
Such enthusiasm. I'm glad to see.
Gotta be me. Yep, it's always gotta be me.
By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Tribbie went missing. Kynus and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing support in secret. I fear she'll make a move.
When you face that type with nearly one-shot move, yeah, it's gonna be that again, isn't it?
What are they plotting?
Oh, they're trying to take power in a city that's in danger, which, you know, I still don't understand this council being... Why is this why is this a problem that we are dealing with? Good luck.
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness and is making preparations for her next step.
Can we agree that the Council of Elders is being stupid? Oh yes, let's get rid of the Chrysos heirs, the demigods that are helping to get rid of the Black Tide. Because obviously these politicians who have definitely not fought a single day in our lives, know exactly what we're doing. Is it a problem for people that have the power of little titans?
But that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the council with a message. She should be able to keep the situation under control for the time being.
Yeah. Golly.
Finally, it is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the Flame Reaver in one go and retrieve the core flame. And in doing so,
it's not going to be in one go, it's probably going to be multiple goes.
Of course. You may count on me to lead the charge.
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Akima is currently beset by enemies from within and without.
I don't know, I just think, why are we dealing with these politicians? Why is this a thing? I just can't believe they even think, oh, I'm going up against a demigod, that will be successful.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate. But even I can open a nice big gate if I have enough time.
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will be up to Anaxa's capabilities.
Based on what I know of him, he can do it.
Yeah, it never changes, even a apocalypse situation. Let's go.
Of course. Should you feel fatigued after our confrontation with the Flame Reaver, you are free to withdraw from the battlefield. We will find another way. We are grateful to you for your aid. And to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Kefili sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
It feels like we're missing someone.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a different problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
No.
That man would
No.
never miss out on this fight.
No. Vortex of Genesis, Akima.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
You and I, we're both the same.
Okay, we've heard this line.
Capable of leading our people.
Okay, yes, blah, 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 yes. I know. Guess he's gonna take the trial of strife again.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destination is... turns out to be Castrum Kremnos.
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead Nikador?
No, just the opposite. I'm here to tell you, you can entrust the front lines to us this time. You can't afford to lose your upcoming battle either.
Donhun is helping at the... wherever Ornox's temple was. We saw him. He's helping out at the temple right now. You know, where the whole guy showed up before, the cloaked guy.
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonas. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller, right?
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways.
More talking.
Cartonas told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days quarrying and gathering, living a simple and peaceful life away from strife. But Geocles is different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes, that is why he too faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain,
oh boy,
battalion of Laedonians stationed at the foot of the mountain. The Laedonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions.
I know it's going to be. That's why they're talking for so much. It's going to be a battle that's going to last forever.
When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, approached a soldier, he learned a shocking piece of news. The Laedonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But...
Did it tear?
And they refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. This made Geocles both angry and sad. But he didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, let me tell you what Geocles did.
Holy moly!
He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones, traded them with the Laedonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions.
Great. Well, I won the pre-nerf Aventurine fight. You have to remember, I won that.
His people to flee the mountain. That great fire marks the beginning of mountain dwelling.
So I won before he got nerfed.
Then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile, that mountain they once lived in has turned into little more than...
Because they were sorry, Jude. Well, this one does it. I know.
But leaving their homeland...
I think that's why I won. But hey, I did. Not many people could... Not many living beings can say that they have. I did. In one try. Well, aren't you special in one try?
That is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many. Historians nevertheless hail him as the Mountain Breaker. Why do you think that is? It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy.
Did you even use for that fight?
He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes. Then, forced everyone to march toward the coming of a new era.
Am I ever gonna see this fight?
Made up your mind.
Today?
I'll be leaving Alchemist soon to fight the Great Darkness.
Good question, you don't even remember?
So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, that I stand opposed to the flame chase, remember to stab your sword into my back.
Oh.
My 10th thoracic vertebra.
Oh, is that your heel? That we could make the Achilles heel joke.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. Send that flame-thieving hyena to their death. You find yourselves with no other recourse. Pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
Well, away Mighty goes. So he's gonna have a fun time.
That's the sound of an all-out war.
You're doing someone else, huh?
The kind of ruckus Professor Anaxa can raise on his own. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead.
Head to the battlefield.
No way. A Cremnoan? I didn't think she'd managed to send the Cremnoans to assist. Brave warrior, what's the situation on the front line?
Anachaman, why are you here?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? We have been instructed to assist you in trapping the Flame Reaver.
Does no one communicate in this story?
Aglaya, that vile usurper. I spit on her name. Our king will be back soon. He'll be able to deal with you and that black.
We're friends with your king, so, I think you're thinking the wrong thing. A horse curse lodged in his throat, refusing to escape. Moments later, he convulses, his head drooping, as his spirit departed his body, drifting towards the abode of Thanatos.
The Cremnoans really are just like their king.
Yes, stubborn.
Rest in peace. May your glory last forever. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Who knows? You must become king. Ah! Brock! Ah! Nope. No.
We're almost there.
Huh. Hi!
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, you must evacuate immediately. Don't stay behind.
Okay.
Rest will be up to how well we work together.
Wow, that's so mean.
Remember what Mighty said before?
Oh yeah, I finally got Clara, by the way.
All distractions.
So I almost have all the beginner characters except for, Oh.
Let's go, partner. Today, destiny
The captain of the guard, dude. Oh, there we go.
Finally.
Ma'am, it's all yours. Ooh.
In the memories of the dead! Executioner!
Oh, that was pretty.
You sure know how to keep him.
I don't even know if I have the right team.
Man waiting. Any later, and I fear the tightness of sacrifice.
Weirdly enough, that's not a bad team I have.
Humanity, and 'Tis more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Yeah, weirdly, it's not a bad team.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Perfect.
Look at the draw.
Mission makeup, you can slow it down so you can see. Can you slow it down? How do I slow it down? I didn't know you could slow down the animation.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Oh boy. Yeah, because it's the same team you used to fight it last time. Is it? Oh, you want me to... Oh, you're talking about this. I thought you were talking about the actual animation. Like the thing that started before the fight.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with
Is that what I used? I don't... You have to remember, I don't remember these things. Okay.
Ready to change.
This is gonna hurt. He's a jerk. He's a jerk. He's an annoying jerk.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Pretty good.
You know when he's about to use a special attack. Yeah, I think it'll be very obvious.
Eternal slip.
But yes, I use 2 times speed because, as you see,
Song's for you.
I don't think you use it at 1 time speed either, do you?
Watch your
Because golly, it would be so annoying.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
It would be so
Yourself?
slow motion.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Look at the draw.
It's got power creep so hard by adventuring. Oh, that's what it was, Geobard. Yeah, that's his name. That's the only regular 4-star character I don't have.
Pretty good crowd today.
Well, we're gonna die.
Watch your It's on me.
This song's for you.
The dice have bust.
And he has 2 phases because the game is cruel. Ah.
You can fight it or rock with
Alright. Oh, is this where we are?
The most of it with the game.
It's definitely like, golly, let's switch you. Where did I put her? There she is. Let's get into my inventory. What do I have? 1 hyper carry. I don't know what that means. What's this? Use the following effects remember they apply to all as an next battle. Randomly. Increases. Managed to farm enough for casters. Yes, I did. The solo DPS of the team. What the fuck just happened? Do you see that? Increases stone flavor. Increases. Increase those allies when entry mode cannot be defeated. Attack by 40. Blade, kinda. Poor and keep each other alive. I guess. Like, I have Blade, but I don't know if Blade would even be good in this situation because he causes damage to himself. Which is very annoying. Upon crystal by 20, if their current HP is less than 50%, about 20. Sure. Coverage HP for allies equal to that of their maximum increases in effects. Hypercarry. I have Blade, I have Castrus, if that is the carries. No, I do not have Slaylee, I do not have Archon. I have Boot Hill. Cruella, she has to resist burn.
Feeling lucky.
Let's wait.
Feeling lucky.
Alright. We're kind of cooked. It's not me fault.
That's the sound of an all-out war.
It's not me fault. I don't think Boot Hill counts. I don't know, you said DPS. He is a DPS, is he not?
From Noah. I didn't think she'd managed. Did they come to fight on their own?
Ah, it's not the really? Really, Paul? Really? Well, Nikador is not alive anymore, so I don't know what you were saying. Oh, I do need to do one more thing. Because I have frickin' so many of these. Might as well. Haha.
Once we take back the...
Bring it. No, what is that? Is whether or not they can multiple targets, hit multiple targets at once. Well, the ones I have can hit multiple targets, except for Aventurine. Can hit a lot. Yeah. Alright.
Danger approaches. Root here.
Oh boy.
Pretty good crowd today.
Not yet, so let's just Okay.
Embrace a new life.
Pollux, go! Go!
May death protect us!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Sure, I'll play along.
Alright.
Tell me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Song's for you.
But yeah, as you can tell, we're having a fun time.
Ready to lose your speed in fighting? Alright.
What is this 4 thing? What is that?
Oh, what a spirited display, deliverer.
I'm reading.
Eternal sleep then.
Golly, let me read in peace.
Ready to jam.
Ooh, that's a good.
It's not Time to say goodbye.
At least your rating is the best thing you can do to improve.
Receive divinity.
Yeesh.
Move. Eternal
All I can
sleep
say is I wish she didn't damage me. You know, that would be nice. Oh, this is what Gallagher is perfect for casters. Yeah.
Embrace a new life.
I think you just like any character that makes Gallagher viable.
May death protect us.
I don't think it speaks anything of like, oh, Castros is a good thing. No, you're like, it's because it helps Gallagher be better. Anything that makes Gallagher meta is a good thing in your book. Ow. Crack.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast.
That hurts.
Or maybe it'll take it all.
Life is not so fragile.
I'll see you off.
Golly. That Gallagher is just really good because anything that he's already hitting will heal him. Makes a sense.
Embrace a new life.
Well, at least Pollux is getting a lot of usability in this fight.
May death protect us.
She is contributing, that is for sure.
You can fight it. Rock with it.
Holy tamales.
Please cherish this time.
I need me shield, please.
It's on me.
This song's for you. Eat
Frack, it's so freaking annoying.
Eternal sleep.
Well, maybe I'll look into Gallagher, I guess. Because there's your first two I carry.
The dice have been bust.
Wow, he hit like a truck. Well, we're dead again.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Receive divinity.
I still love that Rocha is still my most played character. Because, yeah.
It's on me.
Is it solid what? OST, you mean background music? Well, phases too. There is two phases. There's two phases to this madness. And we have not even made it halfway.
It cannot come to pass.
Spend freely.
Now, it's very safe to get from banners. Well, it definitely helps.
The dice have been bust.
Because, can we all agree that the damage they deal is ridiculous? Theme if you prefer it. Oh. Alright. At least I don't have to go through a bunch of fights with that.
Make the most of it with the game.
Well, because the thing is, Castros is almost her traces are almost complete. I just have these. I have to wait on these stupid things. And then I'd be good here. Aventurine, I still need this. But he's all set. I got Boot Hill all done. Yeah, it's gonna require some preparation. You don't say. Yeah, don't say. I think Blade, yeah, Blade's all done. But I don't know how well that he would do in combat. Oh, there you go. I didn't even know I had that.
Always have dreams.
You spend a lot of time for upgrades that don't really matter.
True one day.
Eh. Let me see that adventuring defense. Sad. What do you mean? Why not use Blade and Castrus? I guess I could. His defense is 1,051 plus 1,126. I filled this up to the brim. This is almost complete. I can't do any more than what I have. And I gave him good relics that are leveled up all the way. These are the relics I have. So I'm getting the increased defense and the increased damage that can be absorbed by shields. Isn't the one that fell first, though? Yeah. Castrus is one of the ones... Oh, I should... Why? I thought I enhanced that. Excuse me. Thought that was enhanced. That would help. How do I fully build the man, then? I don't understand this game when it comes to building stuff. Well, that part's fixed. Like, what more do I do? Like, what am I supposed to do? Wrong set? What do you mean, wrong set? Oh. See? I have the correct one. See? See? I do. Or is it a slight different one because bullcrap exists? Night of the Purity Palace. Is it because... Do they have a literal identical? For Castrus. I was like, what do you mean? Oh, that's traces. I want relics. I have a lot of... I could just do this. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, do this and go wee. If you're talking about these things, I just don't know where to get them. Generally do not know where to get them. I'll tell you that completely straight. You have to remember, I've made it to this point without them, so I think that's considered impressive. Whether you believe me or not, it is true. It is true. Herda quest? Huh. You're not even fully built your characters. And I've won, and you have to remember, I won against pre-Aventurine being nerfed. I want that to always be put in your minds that I did that. That's called luck if I've ever had it. Yeah, I like RPGs, but that doesn't mean I spend my whole life on everything. Well, it's like, yeah, I don't... Why am I gonna... How is that giving... How? I'm just existing. That's upgraded, that's upgraded. There you go, that's all upgraded. Because it doesn't tell me how to get there. Like, I have to go through the recommended to even get to this thing. Triple. Oh! Both of those things, by the way. How do I do that? It gives other people headaches, I guess. And yes, this is the only relic I have that, like home, that I have that works for Castros right now, because I don't have any of the other ones. Huh. Oh, weird. Oh, I did. I just didn't get it. Autoville salvage. Huh. I tried. I didn't get a light cone. I got everything else but a light cone. I got... Like, want me to show you what I got? I'll show you exactly what I got. I got 3 Gallaghers out of it. 3 Gallaghers. This is what I got from that, pulling on a light cone. I got Gallagher. And then, someone else. I forget who else I got. It's not you. Someone else. I don't remember who. But it was somebody. I don't remember. But yes, I got 3 Gallaghers. Yeah, wanna know who has full echelons in my team? I think I have 2 characters that have full echelons. First one is Sushung. I have all 6 of them. And I think... Where are you? I don't think I have 2 Himikos. I have all Servals. I think I have another one. Which one? I swear there was another one of you. Oh, well, she's close. You're next. I hope you get Robin in the future. 'Cause and Natasha, there you go. You've been playing since when? Not that long after the game first began. Not right at launch, but a little bit after. Never. Oh, in March. I do have all of March. And I do have Tian. And I have Arlen. Almost a full Sampo. 3 Dunhungs. 2 Zueis. 5 Cubes. 3 Lynxes. 3 Yukongs. Oh, I actually have 2 Moses. And I finally got Clara. I still have... Here, just equip those for me, please. Because I'll deal with it. Even if I do leave her friends E0. Well, it just means I'll look for this stuff and actually use the correct ones. So that'll be the next mission of things for me to do. Obtain a 5-star relic from the My synthesizer. Oh boy. Attempt one more time? I could. If you guys would want me to, I could. Let me just... Okay, Terminus tomorrow. Sorry, I was double checking. Use the food. Yeah, you don't say. So who should I switch out then? Because I need a healer, so I switch out... Should I put Blade instead of Servalin? I also need you. But yeah, I always use the food. Always and forever. Where is it? You? Can you keep Blade alive? That's what Locha's for. Well, I can talk while it's going on. It's not like anything's gonna change too much. This. And then I need to go in here. I have 5 of these. Why not? Let's see how that goes. Only heal for another special magic P. Increases allies plus size for next battle. Give me defense. Alright. Where's Riders Forever gonna be? Away we go. Yeah, trust me, weirdly enough, Honkai StarRail is a good time to talk. Because once you get into these fights that last an eternity and a half, you just talk. Because what else are you supposed to do? Stare into the abyss? Because it's the same scenes over and over again, same action scene. Same dialogue, same certain points where it's like, okay, are we good now? I do think it's dumb that I can't put Castorus's ultimate up to full. That was a toenail of health.
Danger approaches.
But yeah, everyone, trust me, Locha's passive ability, every time you hit a target, it heals. So I enjoy that immensely. It's one of the best things to have. As you do. Oh, you heal. Are you? He heals? You didn't tell me he healed. What bullcrap is this? Yeah, alright. Oh. But yeah, hopefully your guys' start of the week has been good. Because, so far, it's been, I think, pretty good so far. For me, at least.
Embrace a new life.
Hey, just do that, please. Thank you!
May death protect us! Life is not so as you wish.
I do hate the double attack.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's see if that screws me over.
Eternal sleep.
Yeah. I do think that the leveling of the enemies is ridiculous because they don't let me go past level 80. And they put them at like almost level 90, so almost like 10 levels above everything else.
Embrace a new life.
Can I get a... Thank you. Yeah, he's at level 88. This is the thing. Why does it have to be like 8 levels above? It just seems dumb. Or is it just me?
I will dispatch you.
Because to me it seems dumb.
It's on me.
Because it's like, golly, why do I have to try to trek up a hill that becomes a mountain? Because of I can't increase my health and leveling with the rest of them. And I'm assuming if they did that, the people who have like overpowered builds would probably be so broken. More than they already are, but you know.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Embrace a new life.
I like to have a life outside of the game, thank you very much.
May death protect us.
I wonder if we'll get more dragon-type characters in this series. This is the first, like, dragon, wyvernish. I would be very curious to see it. Ow.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Bono!
I'll see you off.
Embrace a new life.
Go! Will say, I wish that this did more damage than it currently does, but you know, I'm not gonna be too picky.
It's on me.
Yet.
The dice have been bust.
We haven't even seen this, one-shot kill move. Which terrifies me.
Receive divinity. Eternal
Oh boy, I need his passive ability, please and thank you. Thank you. Now we're good.
I will dispatch you.
I was like, can I have the passive back? Thanks.
You chose the wrong end.
I kinda need that. For any of this to work.
Embrace a new life.
I swear this dragon is popping up a lot.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, been interesting, been interesting, been interesting.
Savor it for me.
But yeah, I am curious about the Stellaron Hunters and what they're gonna do with those characters in the future. Where Silverwolf even comes from, where Kafka even comes from. It's gonna be interesting to see. Boom, boom. This is gonna take so long. Weirdly, this is working. Why is this working?
You chose the
Slowly but surely it'd be working.
Receive divinity.
Was Blade literally the answer? And, you know, the right relics for Castrus?
It's on me.
Maybe, just maybe? That was the answer for everything? Their health is going up and down. Like crazy. It's ridiculous. Like, my gosh. Look at it. This is not supposed to happen. What is this health? What am I looking at? My gosh.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Well, we're almost at 50. We're almost there.
So fragile. Who's here?
I will dispatch you.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, come on.
Eternal sleep.
Can you give me the heal passive, please, Locha? That's what... Thank you. That's what I need. It heals everybody.
May death protect us!
But yeah, I still can't believe this guy freaking heals. I didn't even notice before.
It's on me.
This is a bunch of bull crap.
Paradise, savor it for me.
Does it? She doesn't need different. Maybe you should have you on your Locha after all. Eh.
A blade knows no mercy.
Are we that distracted? Huh?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Did I miss something? Wow, the YouTube chat did not update. Holy frick, that was weird. Alright. Didn't notice the clones heal him before? No, I did not. Anyway, I wouldn't mind if we just talk, okay. Yeah, Blade over Serval and Remembrance Trailblazer over Venturing if they were built. I wasn't trying to. It would not, I guess OBS could not keep... would not keep up. I don't know why. It just all of a sudden flipped. That's so weird. Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't on purpose. Shouldn't we just keep the special attackers for clones, or am I being dumb? Did you used to serve the tables in your old job? No, I did not serve tables. Well, I did serve coffee once. They'll get buffed in the collab patch. Who's gonna get buffed? The clones or the healing? Great for someone who's not fully built. This game's in your farm. Well, thank you. I get good at this game randomly. We're just gonna call it luck. Maybe you should have E1 your little chat. Well, or maybe just increases your allies' damage once his field is active. You didn't notice the clones healing. But yeah, it was not on purpose. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. OBS did not update you guys. Wanna know the last thing that I saw? The last message I saw, I kid you not, is Paul saying, I wouldn't mind if we just talked for the rest of the stream, was the last thing I saw. We'll get buffed. Oh, that was the last message I saw. And I'm like, wow. Like, I'm looking over being so confused at why chat's not update. Wait, really? Yes, I'm not kidding. That was the last thing I saw. Paul's message about wouldn't mind just talking was the last thing. Yes, I thought you guys were quiet. That was the last message I sent. Yeah, that's the funny part. I did not see any other messages. I just wanted to... Mini rework. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was not ignoring you guys, I promise. I did not see you guys at all. For a good solid thing, I'm like, oh, I guess they're just really into the gameplay. No, I could see that you guys were still there. I just thought you were so entranced into... I thought you guys were so
Life is not so fragile.
into the fight for all I knew. I might die. Genuinely, I thought you guys were just so into the fight. I was like, okay, I've never seen chat this dead quiet before. It's not even like a tense... That's dangerous. Tense scene was happening, so I was so confused. I was like, what? But it's like, okay, people are allowed to be quiet. Except I didn't see it a dozen times before. Yeah, I don't know. See chat that quiet again because holidays over. Yeah. You are probably right. But yeah, that's all. I was so confused. I don't know, I think it just... Sometimes OBS just lags, so... When I try to start a stream, sometimes, you know, I hit start streaming, and I have to go through like 2 different prompts to open it, to get it to start streaming properly. Sometimes it lags, so maybe it's just because it lagged. Silent hype. Maybe, we'll see. Well, chaotic chat is fun. Reasonable chaotic chat, I should mention. Reasonable. Crazy chaotic chat, okay? When I am focused on something like when I was in the Hollow Knight fight, that's different. Morning to ya. Okay, I hope you had good sleep. I am so glad Castros has that revive ability. Holy frick. No, it's just like, oh boy. Oh. Oh. Well, chat would not be the same without you guys, you know that, so. And hey, it makes my day sometimes when you guys are excited about the gameplay or me just streaming in general. It's nice. Oop, oop.
You chose the wrong.
But yeah, it's good to know that it's like, okay, OBS was just being wonky. I was gonna be so shocked. Anyway, so for Val and Naturals, who I know have played this game, what characters then did you use to fight this fight with, then? 1 HP. Holy frick.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Is that when you go all silent to focus in on all of it? Well, I'm glad that because hey, it was a moment of focus because I could not. 3 hours on that fight. Oh, never again. Never, never, never again. Because this is gonna feel like forever and a half. Yeah, this is weirdly working and it's kind of scaring me.
Eternal sleep.
What do you need? No, but I tried with an underlevel harder and it was annoying, so I did it with my full build full show. Why did you do it with an underlevel Herda? Like, the doll Herda, or do you mean the Herda? Because I'm carrying a baby. Oh, you're watching your nephew again? Yeah, I guess you really are the babysitter. Golly.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Well,
receive divinity.
Yeah, this is working. It just keeps on... Oh, come on. Okay, this might be the end of the run, because I lost my healer. The Herda, she had some items, but still too little damage. I didn't jinx it. It's called he sometimes hits high level points. What do you want me to do?
That paradise, savor it for me.
I still got to 38%. which is better than before.
I will dispatch you.
Blade is still living, mind you. That was wild. To my sister, I'm free. Well, obviously that was a better strategy. It just means I'll get the, whatever the heck these are. What is this thing called? The orbs. And the line thing. Just need a few more relics, yeah. So it's definitely possible for me, which is good. Just means something new to focus on. Since I can't upgrade the traces anymore for anybody for a little bit. But yeah, tomorrow's Termina, so that'll be exciting. Introduction early on. Wow. That is obviously great. You know simulated universe, right? Yes, I know simulated universe. I just don't use it. Alright. Well, I use it sometimes. It depends. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the stream. That's where you get it. Yeah, I'll go through the simulator where it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Eventually. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the stream. You get those on there. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!